Welcome you amazing people of the internet. I am your host, the wonderful Kevo, and today we are back playing Fallout New Vegas. But last time I completed the campaign in hardcore mode, Mr. House Support, collect all snow globes, only run. But I just remembered that there is 6 DLCs. Dead Money, Old War Blues, Honest Hearts, and Lonesome Road, including the Curious Stash and the Gunner's Arsenals? Something? The Gunner's Arsenal? Those two, you get them at the start immediately, but the DLCs are, the 4 DLCs are, I just talked about, are expansions to the story and the game. So out of the 4 DLCs, from favourite to least favourite, Honest Hearts, Lonesome Road, Old War Blues, Dead Money. I hate Dead Money. So I'm going to do the DLCs in the order of their release. Starting with Dead Money's the first one. I'm looking at my notes right now. Dead Money's the first one. Fuck! So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Yes, let's get on with the video, shall we? For any of you that watched this stream, you know what I'm about to say. So, I played Fallout New Vegas Dead Money for 5 hours in the recent stream. Going as fast as I can, go for the DLC the best I can, making funny jokes, laughing along, and at the end of the stream, you'll never guess what. If your first answer was you forgot to click the record button, no, I clicked the record button. The game sound was on default. This means that you couldn't hear anything from in-game, to the character voices, to the music, everything. This is because when my computer updates, it likes to reset everything. Well, it says it will reset everything, but so far on OBS or any other stuff that I use on my computer, nothing else gets reset. The only thing that gets reset is the game sound from the capture card. That's the only thing that gets reset. So this is going to be the shortest video on my YouTube channel. This is not basically a walkthrough, this is my experience with Dead Money. As previously stated, this is not my favourite DLC anyway. So I'm going to do my very best to try and make this video more fun and entertaining of what I have. So, let's begin. So at the start of the stream, I made my way to the abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker to start the Dead Money DLC. Once I got into the bunker, I got knocked out by gas. I swear the gas never came from me, someone else fired in here. I woke up to a pleasant voice of Elijah, a man that I really desperately want to kick into a retirement home. He then tells me make a habit of saying no or disobey him, that collar on my neck will blow up. And I'm thinking to myself, what collar? Oh, that pretty collar on my neck. Wait a minute, is Elijah not part of the Brotherhood of Steel, or formerly known as Brotherhood of Steel? What's up with the Brotherhood of Steel putting bomb collars around my neck? Another thing, he took all my pistols. Hey, I worked hard for those pistols. So since he took all my pistols, I guess the pistol only run has stopped because he took all my weapons, and I won't get a good pistol till later on in the video. So it's only just a hardcore mode only playthrough of Dead Money. Yay! Elijah then tells me I need to collect 3 other team members for this heist. Hey, wait a minute, I never signed up for a heist. I'm saying no. Oh, wait a minute, the collar on my neck. So at this point, I was forced to do the heist. I had to go and collect 3 team members. So, the first one is Dog, a Night King that's having an identity crisis. One minute he's Dog, the other he's God. You know, Dog, God, you know, other way around. Aha, smart Bethesda, really smart. So these characters, you play a tape for God and you play a tape for Dog. They like swap each other. It makes more sense if I had any sound on this game. God damn it, this is going to be a hell to edit. After this, God says he'll come with us as long as we don't put him in a cage. So we agree to it. I told him to wait at the fountain till I collect the other two team members. Then, the second member was Dean Domino, a really smooth talking ghoul that asked us to sit down for a wee while. Hey, is it just me or is this seat ticking? That's because it is ticking. There's a bomb at the back of it, and if we say anything that he doesn't like, haha, we're going through the roof. Okay, what's everyone trying to blow me up in this DLC? If I say no to the old man, my head goes. If I say no to Dean, my whole body goes. I don't know which one's worse. It doesn't really matter because I'll be dead. Dean agrees to come with us, and I told him the exact same thing as Dog and wait at the fountain to collect the final team member. I made my way to the clinic where I found a malfunctioning auto dock and oh, there's a body in here. Nah, I'm only kidding. It's our final team member, Christine, and she has so little words to say. I mean, so little words. She doesn't talk whatsoever. She's lost her voice. This is going to be fun. And when I mean it's going to be fun for me, trying to read the text whilst the text is on a sort of timer. It literally only took a minute to read her text and then moved on to the next one, so I was like, oh my god, stop moving! Christine agreed to join our little team and made our way back to the fountain where Grumpy Eugene makes his appearance. Hello, Santa Claus! He then tells us that we need to get all our team in positions to break into the casino. First off, Dog, we had to get him to wait at a position to flick a couple of switches. Hey, remember we promised him never to lock him in a cage again? Well, I locked him in a cage again. I had then convinced Dean to set off a couple of fireworks to distract the ghost people. He wasn't so happy with that, I can tell you this. At this point, I'm kind of glad that you never heard him complaining. The final part, I had to get Christine to the elevator to manual override the chamber. Again, I don't really know why, but that's what the old man told me to do. I then had to go to my own position by sneaking to the bell tower to watch the wonderful show. This would probably sound way better with sound. At this point, I had to get to the Sierra Madre Casino, so instead of sneaking away from the enemies, I just ran for my life, thinking the party would not start without me. Hey, the gang's all... It was Dog that farted this time. After waking up, Elijah informs us that the casino has moved our friends to different locations of the casino. Do you guys smell that? I smell Elijah bullshit. At this point, I had to go and power up the casino and find my friends. Because that's what friends do. They do not give up on each other or cause any harm whatsoever. Yeah, when you go meet Dog, he's trying to turn us into a human kebab by setting the place ablaze. After turning off all the gas valve in the kitchen, I eventually talked to Dog and calmed him down. And for some reason, my talking combined Dog and God to a more sensible dog. I am now a psychologist, apparently. I went to the theatre to meet Dean, and he has a problem with hologram security. Now, with this hologram security, you cannot kill him whatsoever. With laser guns, pistols, or even melee weapons, you cannot kill him whatsoever. So, in this part of the DLC, it was mostly just being a stealth game. I miss Splinter Cell. They need to make a new Splinter Cell. After collecting my thoughts of wanting a Splinter Cell remake or even a new game, come on devs, we eventually get to Dean and had a good conversation with him through a wall. Because I don't know why the game let this happen, but I had a conversation with him through the wall. And he tells us to get to the vault, we have to have a password. And this password is a voice password. And the only voice that password needs is Vera, a really popular singer back in the days. After sneaking around the presidential or master suite, we finally get to Christine, and shocker, she can talk. I don't know how she has the same voice as the singer. I never exactly paid attention to the dialogue. I was just trying to blast it through because I wanted to make this whole stream about the Dead Money DLC and be over and done with. So I don't need to do 2 streams on the Dead Money DLC. But she has the exact same voice as the singer, and we need her voice for the password to get to the vote. But she has the exact same voice as the singer, and we need her voice for the password to get to the vote. It's either her or talk to the singer herself. I don't think she's available. She's not exactly living the life, if you know what I mean by living. Christine agrees to help us get down to the vault, and it's time for us to get to the final step, the final mission, the final, shall I say, path to completing this DLC. I really need to shut up and just do this DLC, really. We get into the vault, and shocker, it locks us in. So there's 3 endings to this DLC. One of them is that we get stuck in the vault for the rest of our lives until we die. I don't know how that's going to go on with the main story that the courier is stuck in a vault because he got greedy. I am sorry, Mr. House. Option 2 is to convince Elijah to come down to the vault to fight us one-on-one. More like one-on-one with millions of turrets, because Elijah controls all 8 turrets in this area. I don't know why. Or the third one, my favourite one. So if you convince Elijah to come down to meet you one-on-one, you hide or sneak past him and lock him in a vault for the rest of his life. And since he's God knows how old, it's going to be fatal. And this ends the Dead Money DLC. Now, the thing I do like about all the DLCs in Fallout New Vegas is that they give their last hint to the final DLC, Lonesome Road, by saying Courier versus Courier or something like that. I think it's like for the rights of a Mojave or something along those lines. I cannot remember, but it is. That's why I quite like the DLCs, because I kind of like, they all talk about the final DLC. So Bethesda had that planned. Now, throughout this video, I didn't sound quite happy how short this video is. And all I can say is that I am sorry for this. This is my mistake. But I'm going to use this video as an inspiration. An inspiration to check your bloody game sounds before you stream or before you record a video in general. God damn it, Kevin. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see, then like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also like to do streams on Twitch every Monday at 6:30. So go and follow me on Twitch. And also follow me on TikTok, because I like to do skits there. Thank you so much, guys. I shall see you in the next video. See ya!